Hey yo.
All right, everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the Brok'n Barstool podcast. Today, as always, my co-host and sound engineer, Orlando Venegas.
What's up? Welcome back, guys.
And our guest for the day, the bad motherfucker himself, Bryan Garnica. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
We're good, man. We're good. How's everybody doing? Chilling?
Chilling.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Doing all right.
Yeah, we've had a little a mellow out session. We had a couple beers to get used to the equipment because you need beers.
Well, we've had a couple beers.
Yes.
Our guest here hasn't yet.
There we go. There we go. But yeah. So, I mean, everybody's watching this. Welcome back. Everybody's listening. Welcome back. I love all the feedback that we've gotten recently. It's been amazing. You guys are awesome. Some of the feedback was a little hurtful, I will say. Yes, I am aware that I'm a little thicker than I once was.
Hey, there ain't no way hiding it, dude. We're fucking fat.
Yeah, no, you know how fat I am now, man? The other day, let me tell you this. The other day, I was with my brother, and he got chicken strips for, I guess his stepdaughter. I'll call her his stepdaughter. He got her some chicken strips, and they were pretty thick ass chicken strips. I'll give him that. That chicken had some fat titties, but
Wait, from where? From where?
Winco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he gives me one, and at first I was like, oh, I don't want one, because I'm fat. But the thick boy took over, and I ate one, and I as much as I don't want to admit this, I was winded. I got winded eating the fucking chicken tender, dude. Yeah, I got halfway through, and I was like, holy shit, this is a big-ass chicken. No, but, yeah, I mean.
Wait, so you got fucking winded eating a chicken?
Yeah.
A piece of a chicken?
A piece of a chicken, yeah.
That's fucking sad, dude.
It is fucking sad.
It was a chicken strip,
Look,
right?
Yes.
it's making... The thing that makes you fat is making you tired now. That's fucking sad.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, just, okay, I guess we're going to fucking roast me, but okay.
Looking at it that way.
The fucking...
Hey, but for real, though, I mean, I'm at that same point right now, too.
Yeah, no, we got to get back on it. And actually, speaking of our lack of fitness or something, I know you guys out there listening and watching or whatever are going to be like, oh, yeah, how are you going to talk about fitness when you're sitting there drinking beers? I'll tell you how. So, actually, Orlando and I have been kind of, and have been more proactive and a little bit more conscious of what we're putting in our bodies and actually, getting back to the gym and stuff like that. Because believe it or not, at one point in time, we were very disciplined and were very on top of our fitness. But, I mean, I'll tell you this right now. The big part about being fat is it's fucking awesome. It is, dude, you know how nice it is to eat whatever the fuck you want, drink whatever the fuck you want, and then chill on the couch?
No, because afterward I feel like shit.
I do feel like shit, but this is like the easiest living. Now I understand why like 90% of America is overweight. But
That's a sad number.
I don't know. Don't check me. Don't check my facts.
Yeah, don't fact check us. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but Orlando and I actually have been taking some initiative and getting ahead of the problem. But yeah, we've been doing this weight loss thing and tracking our journey. I actually, believe it or not, the camera adds 10 pounds, but I've lost 9. And that's true. I actually have lost 9 pounds since episode 1. But yeah, man, it's just yeah. Thanks, everybody. But yeah, so this is something that is, obviously a continuous journey, and I've been up and down with this stuff. I've been very into bodybuilding and stuff in the past, and Orlando and I, like I mentioned in episode 2, we're soccer players and wrestlers, so we know the whole cardio deal. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just getting ahead of the problem before it gets any worse. And I know everyone out there is going to criticize us for drinking beers on the podcast, but if you really knew how much we're controlling this, it's you'd see how much of a difference it's actually making. You don't lose, in my instance, 9 pounds for doing nothing. So yeah, this is something I wanted to address because the viewers are going to address it regardless. But
Yeah, I mean, believe it or not, at one point, this Tubby over here was one of the fastest kids in high school.
Oh,
yeah,
Once upon a time.
yeah, over there looking like a melted bowl of ice cream.
Oh God.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry, Brian. I didn't mean to cut you out
no, you're good.
and all this stuff, but yeah. Here, I mean, Orlando and I, along with the listeners out there, we want to get to know you. We want to get to know your story, a little bit of your background. I want to know what really makes you tick and makes the gears turn. So Brian here is actually I met him through my sister. He's a friend of my sister's, and we've been talking back and forth. He's a big fan of the show, and he just really wanted to be on and hang out with us and really share his story. But before we get into like the real meat of the potato, the real nitty gritty, tell me a little bit about yourself without revealing your story. Like, who are you? Where are you from? And like, what are your interests?
Well, first off, thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out Jessica for putting me on and stuff. It's a pleasure to be here. I was really excited, looking forward to it. Something out of my comfort zone most of all. I love talking to people.
For sure.
But good vibes.
Yeah, I picked that up. I picked that up when we first talked. Yeah.
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
importantly, having a good time. Above all, I mean, this is the first time we actually get to see each other and hang out. But I was looking forward to it. I was like waiting. I was like, when is Friday gonna come by so I can go see these guys?
For
and
sure,
be on
for
there,
sure.
But yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Well, first off, my name is Bryan Garnica. I am from American Falls, Idaho.
Oh shit.
Graduated from there too. 21.
For sure.
21.
He's new to the
New
game.
to the game.
But he's legal though.
Yeah.
That's the big part. He's
Drinking
legal.
responsibly, doing everything
responsibly.
responsibly. But yeah, no. I live here in Boise. A little bit about myself. I work for a dealership, Dodge. I work for Dodge dealership.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did that once upon a time too.
You did that too?
What do you do there? Are you a salesman? You turn wrenches? What's up?
Yeah. Oh well, I'm an aspiring technician right now. I'm working in the quick loop section.
Motherfucker Jones.
So just starting off.
Yeah,
from the
you're
basics,
talking to the
bro.
right man right here.
Yeah.
I'm a technician myself.
Oh really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm an aspiring technician. I mean, I started off. Well, I first moved over here about a year ago, over here to the Boise area. The reason why is just I've always liked the city. It's
From American Falls.
Yeah, from American
Okay.
Falls. Yeah, so we toured here. We toured the university back in like middle school, and I just fell in love with it. I was like, you know what? I hope that one day I get to move here because I just like it. I don't know. It was just the vibe, and so I ended up graduating high school. Didn't know what I was gonna do. I ended up going to College of Southern Idaho. Best experience of my life and the best college.
You really like CSI?
I loved it, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Right
such an
on,
experience.
Shout out to CSI.
CSI, yeah. Twin
We're
Falls,
not in
Idaho.
any way affiliated.
No, it was a. So the crazy thing about it was I was graduating high school and I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do. I was lost, I was like, man, I could have gone to ISU. It was just like 20 minutes away from where I'm at, a bit closer. But I was like, no, I was like, I want to go somewhere,
A little farther away.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
usually how it goes. See, I had the opportunity of going to CSI too because I was, we're from Burley, Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's if you don't go to a university, you go to the community, and that's literally just a drive down the road. Or if you go to the campus in Twin Falls, it's 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I went to Idaho State University, which for me that was the jump. And moving from Burley to Pocatello, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Moving from Burley to Pocatello, I was like, God damn, this is the big city.
Yeah.
Because I'm a small town kid. I didn't know nothing, but shit, I still don't know nothing. But but yeah, no, I totally get it. You want to American Falls is smaller than Burley, so I can only imagine how much of a difference that was for you.
Yeah, it was quite a bit of a difference. I mean, it was fun. I mean, I think it's slept on so much, but I learned a lot. Met so many new people that I'm still in contact with today. Great
For
people.
sure.
Shout out to all the people that I was there with in the dorms and stuff. It was a great experience. I mean,
Oh, you lived on the dorms?
I actually stayed in the dorms. So that's the crazy part about it is like I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so I was like, man, like I'll just try it out. And so I did, and I ended up, moving there, and I moved into a dorm with my cousin, and we were there for about a year.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a great experience. I mean, I head up the basketball games. Their basketball team's really, really good.
Oh yeah,
Really
yeah.
I remember I went there.
Seaside's pretty good. So yeah.
Yeah, they have some really good recruits.
So, tell me a little bit about what it was like in college. What did you go to school for, and what was kind of like day to day like?
You see, I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for. I had an idea.
Just do general.
Just get general.
Yeah,
By the way,
yeah. But I was, well, in high school. You know how you were talking about like we're fit and like getting back into fitness or whatever. That I guess that played like a big factor throughout my high school because I was in the soccer team obviously, and I was always hurt, man. Sprained my ankle, tore a couple ligaments, so I was always out, and I'd spend half my time at the physical therapy there in American Falls. And so I was like, I love the way that they help people, that rehab. And obviously I didn't get back to playing how I was playing before, but just the fact that they took care of me and stuff like that. So I wanted to do that for someone else. And so when I went to school, I know that they have a program there. So I was doing like health studies, I guess.
Oh, right on,
Yeah,
right on.
studies
Oh, yeah,
I
that's a
was
good
doing.
thing to get into.
Yeah. See, you got lucky. You got help. You got all that. So, what really stopped me from playing soccer and doing any sports in high school was I had torn my meniscus.
Ooh.
And I guess I tore it so bad that they couldn't fix it. So they had to cut that piece out. So yeah, I'm missing a part of it. I never got any of that physical therapy shit. No. They're like, here's some crutches. There's the door. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Do
dude.
it on your own.
I torn my meniscus too. I actually I'd torn my meniscus multiple times. In soccer was the first time, and I'm not a very careful person, so I don't necessarily always go to the doctor until it's like almost too late. So once I was having trouble walking and I had no like stability in my knee, is when I told my mom, and I was like, hey, we got to get this checked out. Went to the doctor. They said, your meniscus is torn. You need surgery. And I was like, nope.
Not happening.
I was like, nope.
Nope.
Man, and honestly, it's not that I'm afraid of surgery or afraid of doctors or anything. I actually, for a long time, did have a fear of doctors and hospitals and stuff, but that's unrelated. I just didn't want to pay the money. You know what I mean? It's expensive. I don't want to put my family through that because it was, it's all the money that was coming out of their pockets and shit. And I mean, even with insurance, it's still a hefty price.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, well, if you don't want surgery, well, then you can start physical therapy. And I said, nope.
Not happening.
No, I just took it easy on my knee, and then I did my own physical therapy. I just was going to the gym, and then as I felt my knee getting stronger, I would start adding more resistance. I started feeling comfortable running, so I just kind of eased myself into it. But it's like one of those things, and if you don't really take care of it, it's going to happen again. And, of course, once wrestling season came around, it happened again in combination with a dislocated shoulder. And it was a mess.
Yeah, they really fucked you up.
Yeah.
Was it during like a wrestling match or?
No, it was actually
Practice?
it was in practice, and the funny part about it is the person who dislocated my shoulder was my cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was the person that was supposed to be my practice teammate in my weight class, he wasn't there, so they bumped me up a weight class.
Oh, okay.
Well, they bumped me up 2 weight classes. I was actually, believe it or not, I used to weigh 150 pounds. And that's the weight class I was wrestling.
That's actually I
Fucking good old days.
I wrestled when I was wrestling. I did 1 year of wrestling. I was at that weight too.
Yeah.
I did only 1 year too.
I wrestled 3 years. My last year, it was a fluke. I made it to like the first tournament, and then it was game over. It's the same thing. That's when soccer went downhill for me. It was just that's the hard thing to recover from is injuries in high school. So it's really important. If any young cats are listening to this, if you are playing sports, try to take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to make it far. If you want to fucking make it far, yeah, definitely take care of yourself.
Yeah, because one injury can can mess you up for a while. You know,
Yeah.
you're never
Look
ever,
at us now.
Look at us now. People are making fun of you on their internet.
No, yeah, because I mean that literally affects you long term, man. Like if you get hurt, that's something that affects you for a while. I mean,
For a while.
to this,
See, I still can't do like leg press and stuff.
oh, for real?
Yeah, it still hurts my knee.
Me too. Well, that's the thing. Like I was able to squat like so much weight.
Yeah, me too. Like
And
I was pretty fucking good
Yeah,
at it.
me too. Literally, like I was like three plates in. You know, I was getting
Hell yeah.
ready, and then all of a sudden I hurt my knee, and I'm like, dude, I can't do anything. I'm to this day, I still can't like squat more than 45 pounds, like a
Yeah.
plate on each side.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on 25 just because like when I get down, dude, I'm like, damn, I can't get
It
back
fucking
up.
hurts.
Yeah.
See, the biggest injury, actually, the one that impedes me the most, is my back injury, my lower back. It's actually
Ooh.
like lower middle back. And the funny part is, it isn't actually my back. It's my ribs. So when I was in high school, same as you guys, I lifted a lot, and I was actually going for my own personal record of deadlifting 505 pounds.
Ah.
And I was going for it, and I was using 2 spotters, one on each side, and what ended up happening is that the weight was all the way to the end of the bar. It was like a short bar, but they didn't put the clamps on
The
at the
safety
end.
rack thingy?
Yeah, the safety clamps at the end. They didn't do that.
So it shifted.
So when I picked it up and I was like working my way up, it was a slow rep. It was a max. The weight fell off of one side,
Oh shit.
and the plates started falling off.
Oh.
So what happens is that heavy side that still had all the plates on it, it crushed down to the floor, like it fell down on the floor. And what happened is it like pivoted my whole body, my back, all to one side. So what the actual injury was, I broke 3 ribs at close to the base of my spine, and so it fractured those 3 ribs, and then it separated the muscle and tendons from the bone, and it caused it to be inflamed. So it was so much inflammation that it was pressing up against my diaphragm. So every time I would take a breath, and my rib cage would expand.
You felt that?
No, it would put me into like a spastic state.
I remember that. I remember because he went like a few days, like just trying to tough it out, and like he was just like, dude, he couldn't breathe at times. Like
I couldn't.
It was
breathe.
bad.
I just had to sit there and like fucking. I was like, my back muscles were having spasms and like freaking out, and I couldn't breathe. And then I found out what the injury was because I was sitting at home. I was like trying to go to sleep at the end of the night, and I had a panic attack because I couldn't breathe anymore, because I couldn't take a deep breath without my like diaphragm seizing. So my mom took me to the hospital, and they're like, yeah, they gave me an x-ray. They did like different tests or whatever, and they're like, yeah, you have 3 broken ribs, and the muscles and tendons have separated from your bone. So that's what's causing the inflammation and pressure in your back. And they told me I had one option, or 2 options really, which was to have my ribs fused, and that was going to be a 6-month recovery.
Oh fuck.
And then they told me that they literally advised me to do the opposite and let them heal naturally, because it was going to cost a crazy amount of money, and they said the results were going to be about the same. I was going to have chronic pain, and under certain circumstances and certain loads, I'd have similar what's the word? Similar symptoms to what I was having before. So.
And was this while you were still wrestling? Were you wrestling at the time?
No,
or
it
just
was. It was.
That's got to be like junior year, if I remember.
Yeah,
right?
it was like junior year. Mm-hmm. It was before wrestling, after soccer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't play soccer my junior year. I made the team, but I had a lot of issues with my knee, and they're like, hey, so if you have this going on, you're gonna have to work your way back up, because I used to be a starter.
Oh, okay.
Orlando was a starter. I was a starter, and then they're like, hey, if you really want your spot, you have to work your way back up from the bottom. I said, no, I earned my spot. And they're like, well, this is what we got, man. So that's when I decided to leave the team.
Just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, by the time I get healthy again, by the time everything's good, it's going to be end of the season. It's not going to be worth it.
Yeah. For sure.
Depending on who you are. You know what I mean? I knew I was half decent at soccer, but I wasn't trying to make a living. I knew I wasn't going to go to any high level. So I said, why not, take actual care of the injury versus push myself to try to be a part of a team that's
just make it worse for in the long run. Yeah. I guess something similar happened to me too, but I was able to come back from it like towards the end of the season, which was when they like needed the starters, I guess you could say. Throughout the whole, like for the preseason, we play your local teams,
Yeah, in your
district bracket or whatever.
Yeah, in your district.
Yeah, and so I was doing that, but I had to sprain my ankle.
What position did you play?
I played a center attacking mid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I was literally up and down the field. My fat ass was like, but I mean, it is what it is, man.
I played left D and left wing.
Oh,
Orlando played. You also played left D, and then you played
left
forward.
and right wing.
Yeah, you played forward a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
The wingers, man, those guys.
Those motherfuckers
run forever,
man.
dude.
They run
quick, crazy.
That's why I was a winger. Back in my prime.
Yeah, I did left D, left wing. I don't know why left. I don't.
How many goals did you score throughout your whole high school?
Zilch.
0?
Yeah, dude. I was primarily my real main position. My starting position was left D.
What about you?
What do you got, like 2?
You?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I got like 2.
2. Not bad.
Yeah, I didn't score any. I was so pissed, bro. I was robbed. My one goal I had was my sophomore year. I had it, and they put me up on forward. They would put me up at forward on the JV team, like maybe once or twice a season.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was playing it, and there was this new kid from Phoenix. We actually nicknamed him Phoenix. Shout out Phoenix if you listen to this.
Oh, I remember Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no. So this kid, he was long, lanky, and he was.
He was skinny as shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
skinny ass kid.
He wasn't fast, but he had long stride, and he had pretty good dribbling.
Yeah, he had really good ball control.
Yeah, so I mean, he didn't really have the speed you need as a forward, but if he had it from a good position, he could dribble past you, which was good, which is something that we needed. He just slower than a fucking turtle running through fucking peanut butter.
But I mean, that's I guess if you're talking about like that, the forward striking position.
Yeah.
I used to have, my friend, he was with me, graduated together. His name's also Bryan, number 9. Shout out Bryan. But yeah, tall dude, long legs, and so whenever time a ball through, each time he'd get it. And it's just because he was tall, long reach, and all he had was a shot. Deadly shot.
Yeah,
Deadly shot,
I guess what really matters in that spot is just that getting that step up on that defender at that moment.
Yeah.
That's it.
That and the height, dude.
Yeah.
The height matters a lot. Shout out Bryan, but yeah, I remember one time we were playing. I forgot what it was. I believe it was Snake River. I think we were like down by like 2, and him and I, we grew up together, and he was always like my
Yeah, the chemistry.
Yeah, we had that chemistry, but when we were little, like he was like my arch nemesis. It's like the battle of the Bryans.
Yeah, like fuck Bryan.
Yeah, this dude's like 3 inches taller than me. He's faster. He's everything. But I mean, we grew up together, and we started playing in high school together, and so like I already knew like where he was at, where he was located. So each time that I saw him ball through the air or the ground, he always got it. And so I remember that game. We were just down bad, bro. Like everybody was just like, you know what, we already lost, and so I'm like, you know what, like
let's
fuck
fucking
that.
send it. Yeah,
I was like, fuck that. Like, no, we can. We have time, and we can turn this back around.
Right on.
Send it to him. I remember we scored. We tied the game, and unfortunately, I think that was one of those games where like if you win that game, you're onto like the first seed of like going to the state final or whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to
state.
Yeah, it was a seeding game.
Yeah, it was a seeding game. And so I remember we were playing, and I sent him like 2 through balls. It was one through the air and one through the ground. We ended up tying the game.
No
Nice.
shit.
Tied of the game, and then all of a sudden, it was like the sudden death or whatever, and like that, like the golden goal, and we ended up losing. But I mean, those are good. There's good
times, dude. Dude, you know what, man? That's something that a lot of people have problems finding is finding good moments and bad outcomes. So I mean, even though you lost the game, some badass shit still happens there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something that a lot of people don't like really take an accountability.
Like they don't appreciate it. I mean, like to this day, like I can look back and I can like whenever I go home and we start talking about it, and we always remember it. And that's I guess that's the beauty of it. Like when we link back up and we have a story to tell. You know, like whenever he has his kids or whenever I decide to have my family. Like, I played with your dad and we used to be like this. You know, good times.
See, and that's something like, for instance, just to bring it up, like a bad thing with, I guess, honestly. You know, it's kind of a middle ground because it wasn't all bad, but it wasn't all good.
Mm-hmm.
So
balance out.
Yeah, I guess you can look at it that way. But for instance, when I was wrestling, right, the only time I ever placed at a tournament, excuse me, the only time I ever placed at a tournament, I didn't even get podium. So to some people that fucking sucks. But to me, I'm like, dude, holy shit. And I remember that one specifically because it was a home tournament, and it was districts. And my first match, dude, the guy shook my hand and he tried to shoot on me, like right after the handshake, and he headbutted me in the mouth. And it actually, and it chipped my tooth. It chipped my tooth.
I fucking hate that so much whenever that happened to me.
He hit me, he chipped my tooth, and I bit my tongue. So if you look at my tongue.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so I bit through the tip of my tongue. And so I was looking over at the ref. And I was like, hey, ref, like, this guy was whooping my ass. I was just letting him. Because I was like, hey, I need blood time. Like, my mouth is filling up with blood. And I was, like, spitting out pieces of my teeth. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, hey, ref, you know, give me blood time. He said, wrestle on. And I got fucking pissed, right? Because I couldn't breathe anymore because my mouth was filling up with blood. Obviously, you know, tougher wrestlers or whatever. But I was just fucking scared because I thought my tooth was, like, broken all the way. So I just threw my ass on the mat and let him pin me. And I was like, I didn't even fucking shake his hand, bro. I just went off the mat and I spit blood in the trash can. I was like checking my teeth and blah, 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 making sure I didn't like break it all the way. And after that, they put me in the consolation bracket. So the best you could do is fourth place. Or third place. Third place, right?
Yeah.
You wrestle for third and fourth. So they put me there. And the shitty part was right before this, like a tournament or so right before this, all of our entire coaching staff quit.
Oh.
We had a big scandal where our coaches actually physically assaulted some wrestlers during a match. Like, they got in his face, they fucking threw the kid, and his parents were there.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
That's a trip.
Yeah, so he ended up getting fired, and because the other coaches were really close to each other, they said, you know, if he's not coaching, then neither am I. So the entire coaching staff, the entire coaching staff left.
Was gone.
Kind of like, if he's out, I'm out too, and it just leaves everybody just like...
Exactly. And it was middle of the season.
Oh, yeah.
So we had volunteers come in to coach us. We had some kid's dad, and he didn't know dick. And, and then the junior high wrestling coach, he came by. He was super cool. He's actually the art teacher at the high school, really big hippie. And he was a super nice guy. Orlando has a pretty close relationship with him. His name is Sandman, Mr. Sandman. Yeah, whatever you are, Mr. Sandman. Thanks, bro. But
that was a little shit then.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, no, they came in. We had this little ragtag team of coaches, and you know, our captain stepped up and really, you know, were trying to show us some shit. And I came into my next match after, you know, figuring out that my teeth weren't broken. And I fucking whooped this kid, bro. Fucking whooped him. And I was just mad, bro. I was like, my fucking coaches aren't here to help me. No one's here to help me. I was just mad. So
You're
I
just kind of relying on yourself then.
Yeah, I just went in there and fucking muscled this kid, and I pinned him first round. And
I remember watching that match.
I felt bad because the kid is like, he's like, oh, all right, whatever. He's all fucking sad.
He's all sad.
He's all fucking sad. So I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So I went to my next match, and I didn't realize that I had seated higher.
Uh-huh.
So after that, I went to consolation championships for third and fourth place. I was like, what the fuck? So I went there and I wrestled this kid, and he beat me in points. He beat me. It was very low scoring, but he beat me in points and ended up getting fourth. Not podium. I didn't podium, but I got fourth place.
I mean, but looking back at it, like, you know, you didn't have like an official, like, you know,
Yeah, I didn't have
the season. You didn't have anybody.
I didn't
yourself.
have anybody aside from our captains, and then just like chaperones that were there to let us know that, or to let the higher ups know, like the administrative staff at the school, to know that there was an adult on premise, because we couldn't practice unless there was an adult there.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yep.
But yeah, man, that's pretty badass. I didn't know you were a kid athlete, and it's always nice to hear stories from other people's perspective. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it takes me back. I mean,
For sure.
I think about some. There's, you know, I'm not gonna say I think about it every day, but there's times where I'm like laying in bed and I just start to think
Think
like,
of the glory days.
yeah, I think of the glory days, or where I'm just like reminiscing a little bit back home and thinking of like what it was being, you know, at that age, and you know, going to practice, you know, getting ready after school and all hyped because you're gonna go see your buddies and you guys are gonna, you know, put some work in. Yeah, it's definitely gives me that butterfly feeling when I was like, dang, I wish I could go back.
Yeah.
Man. Now it's like, damn, I have to wake up for work.
Oh, dude.
Set the freaking
don't even tell me,
the
bro.
four alarms, and they're like, and I'm like, God.
Hey, man, today is Friday. Monday is just around the corner, buddy.
And that's the thing. That's the sad part. It doesn't last that long. Like,
Yeah,
literally,
for real.
it'll fly by Saturday. Next thing you know, you're already getting ready for you know, Sunday. You're getting ready for Monday. It's literally just flies by, man.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you doing on the Modelo?
I'm doing good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You wanna take a break on that real quick? I wanna do a little shout out. Orlando, you wanna give him that other brew?
Yeah.
Is this the one that you're talking about, that hard seltzer?
Yep,
Yes,
that's
sir.
that's the seltzer.
Keeping it local?
Yes, sir. So, as I've said in all the other podcasts, I love to support local businesses. I love to crispy. I love to support local businesses and local breweries. So our choice today, actually, I've been kind of on a kick with these guys too. Is Mccall Brewing Company. Mccall Brewing Company, and I know how right now seltzers are actually like the big movement. I'm not a big seltzer fan myself. Don't get me wrong. I've had, you know, my fair share of seltzers. I'll drink them, but here's something new. I haven't seen any other local brewery in the state of Idaho make this move. So shout out to Mccall Brewing Company. This is Idaho Craft Hard Seltzer. Black cherry and lime. I'm a crack
It's pretty good.
that girl open and let's give her a taste.
Let's do it.
Cheers, fellas.
I like that.
Ooh,
I
what's
do.
up with it?
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
That's
I
not
like
bad.
it a
That's
lot.
not bad at all.
What's going on here? Man, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say fuck all the other seltzers.
Yeah, White Claws and all that.
White
shit.
Claws, ain't no laws drinking Idaho Craft. What you mean? That's a hard sitting fucking seltzer right there, boy. But yeah, that's good. That's real good. And yeah, like I've said, you know, we joke around. We are no way, shape, or form affiliated with this. But if I can give any sort of a shout out to these local places, you know, keeping local alive, I love it. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to give me nothing. I'm just happy to be here and enjoying your guys' product.
I give it like a 9 out of 10.
Give it a 9.
I give it like a 9.
I'll give it a 9 too.
You know what I love about it?
What?
It's not like in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you drink a seltzer.
You either feel the fucking seltzer or you feel the alcohol. This one, it's pretty
it's
even.
balanced out.
pretty
Yeah, it's
balanced.
balanced out. Yeah.
It's pretty balanced, and it's like the taste is there. You know how like sometimes you'll drink like a White Claw or like a Truly or some shit, and it's either like hella seltzer or hella alcohol, like you were saying.
Yeah.
This you can taste all the ingredients that it lists on here.
Oh yeah.
Let me listen to the or let me list this out. McCall Brewing Company, Idaho Craft Hard Seltzer. Handcrafted small batch hard seltzer made with pure mountain water from the pristine Payette River. Organic non-GMO dextrose corn, blah, 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 blah. Black cherries and lime. So aside from like, I don't know if you guys are out there being fucking conscious of whatever's coming in your body, this is not too bad as far as alcohol goes. And it's local. Support local business. I don't know how many times I have to fucking say it. Support local business. I love Idaho.
Do they have other flavors?
Yes, they do actually. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's good.
This is the black cherry? Mm-hmm. Black cherry lime?
Yes, sir.
Not that bad.
So Bryan, man, I want to come back and talk about college a little bit.
For sure.
CSI parties, what are they like, bro? I'll tell you right now, I don't have a whole lot of experience partying at other colleges, but I don't know. I have homies and stuff that have gone to CSI and that have gone to other schools. But
what have you heard about CSI?
CSI,
the party side of it.
Not a lot, man. I feel like a lot of it's house parties from the people I went to high school with. That's really it, man. I don't know a whole lot about it.
So, believe it or not, I actually got accepted to CSI twice. And both times I turned it down.
Really?
Twice.
Well, it's because so like on the last episode, like Juan was saying, when I got accepted to that college in California, so I had
art college.
So I had also applied for CSI just in case, and well, I was like, oh, well, I'll take either or, whoever takes me, right? I'm like, I don't think I will get accepted, but I did. I ended up getting accepted, so that's why I turned down CSI. The second time I turned down CSI was because I was trying to move to Twin to get like some of the on-campus stuff, because at the time I was moving back from California, but it wasn't something I couldn't do, so I had to turn them down again. And then since then, I've never fucking applied again.
What was it that you were going for?
Graphic designing.
Graphic design. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the time being there, I guess you could say I didn't really party.
Good for you.
I didn't really party, but I
had yourself on the back.
God damn.
But I did have quite a bit of friends. So there's this one time.
Little kickbacks.
Yeah, little kickbacks. But those
those are the best.
Yeah, I'd rather much choose that than like a big party. Cause
me
fucking
too.
drama happens.
Me too.
Shit.
Yeah, some random shit happens or whatever. But I mean, you get to that big party. Let's say, for example, you go to the big party and you see a bunch of people and like. You never know, man. Things can happen there. You never know. So, like, I kind of try to keep myself away, but in the sense, I try to be like getting to know other people. But I rather just kept the circle small. Was just hanging out with my friends. Met some good people. That, like how I said, I'm still in contact with them. So we'd go over to like their apartments and stuff, and we'd just like drink and just have a good time. And that's really what it was. Plus, I was always spending my weekends over here in Boise.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so the weekends came.
Sure.
When the weekends came by, I would try to be over here and kick it.
So
over
did you
here.
like kick it with like people from BSU then?
You see,
some BSU parties and shit.
BSU cats are nuts.
I haven't. I guess you can say I didn't really. I was dating this girl, and we'd like kick it with their friends and stuff, and so like, that was about it. But I mean, I don't know. I've been about like going out and being with big people because I love being with people. Yeah. But in a sense, like if I can keep it like small and just small, I'd rather do that.
So for like a semester that Juan was going to ISU, I had still not, because I went in the winter semester. So, so that fall semester, Juan was already going to ISU, and so whenever he had any parties going on, I always just tagged along and went there every time I could. It was a fucking blast.
Was this over in Pokey?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, man, we got in so much bullshit.
How was that though? I mean, because for me,
it was nuts, man. See, that's the thing is like, don't get me wrong. I'll just set the record straight. Is like I partied like a motherfucker, but I graduated on the top of my class.
Oh.
In my automotive program. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not a fucking doctor, but I did go to school and I completed a program.
That's what's up, though.
But that's what and I actually just for a little bit more credential, I did do automotive competitions at the state level, and I placed 6th in the entire state. Which, I mean, I'm not trying to suck my own dick or anything, but it's no easy feat. There's some really, really good kids out there that are fucking smart cats. But yeah. So I mean, as hard as I partied, I also studied pretty hard. But just to get back to to the task at hand right here, is I'm trying to tell you that some of the parties that Orlando would go to, we got fucking down, bro. We got fucking down. I don't. Some of you guys out there that are listening already know this about me, but I'm just gonna reiterate this: is my favorite holiday is Halloween.
Funny part, bro. Funny.
Is
That's the spot. Yeah, that's
Let's
the
get
spot.
fucking spooky. Let's get spooky. Let's get it.
every year, dude. I always ask for fucking Halloween off for the whole week, the entire fucking weekend, and me and this guy fucking.
Do you
we
think,
go do stuff.
do you
We
think
cause
that's
debauchery.
do you think that's in every like university like?
No, I think so, man. Well, I mean, I went hard in ISU right before a lot of stuff changed. Like the year that I graduated, that a lot of policy changed, specifically because they have a really, really heavy like foreign influence. They have a lot of foreign exchange students there, specifically from the Middle East, Kuwait, and stuff like that. And there was a lot of bullshit and drama and racial stuff. That I wasn't cool with, and obviously they weren't cool that they canceled their foreign exchange programs through a lot of those Middle Eastern countries because of racial prejudice. Jesus.
Had a one, two, one.
Yeah,
many
well,
right there.
what?
One too many right there.
What's up? Today, Junior.
Hey,
No, but. Yeah, no, there was a lot of issues and stuff, but that was like towards the end of my college career there. But
Isn't it like around that time? Isn't it like homecoming?
yeah, homecoming
Yeah,
was nuts.
yeah, homecoming.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, there's homecoming like in Moscow. The homecoming like here in Boise State.
Word.
ISU. I got to go. Well, I mean,
I went to Moscow for.
You did?
Yeah, we
dude,
did.
that shit was nuts.
I
Yeah.
heard, that's what I heard all the time.
episode
It was
one.
just-
You should
that
listen
was
to episode
nuts,
one. We
nuts.
talked about our times there.
Yeah, and that wasn't the only time I've been to Moscow either. I went there once by myself. I was there to see my girlfriend who was living in Lewiston, and I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna make a little
trip.
drive, make the trip, and just go to Moscow, see my boy. Those motherfuckers get nutty. They get
I've heard.
nutty.
I've heard.
Shout out to U of I.
Yeah,
Dude, you guys get nutty. Get down.
that's what I heard. I had a friend who was going, a really good buddy. Shout out Isaac. He was going to school over there. He always told me like, hey, you got to come around this time.
Dude.
Come around this time. And I was just like, man, I wish I could make that trip over there. That's far, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I
fucking
gotta plan out a whole weekend. Just
Beautiful
to,
drive, though.
I heard, yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
it's a
it's
beautiful
so
drive.
awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, the only time that I was around like for like an actual like Halloween party, I guess, was like with my older brother, because my older brother went to ISU. Shout out Luis. He was going for the diesel mechanic. He graduated
sure.
and stuff. And he was like, hey, like, you want to go? It was a couple times. Like,
What year did he go?
He went, I want to say, he graduated in 2014. He took a year off, and then he went. So it was like, what, 2016?
That's when I graduated.
Graduated high school or graduated?
College.
Yeah, I think
I
that's.
graduated college.
I think it was like 2016, 2017, around there. But I mean,
I graduated winter of 2016.
yeah, Oh yeah. So he graduated in the winter. I'm not sure. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Honestly, dude, if I still have the videos of my graduation, those guys walked at the same time.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
guys walked at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, small world.
Small
Fucking
world.
crazy. Holy shit.
But yeah, he is
Here
like.
we go. Comes full circle.
There you go.
6 years later, and your brother's on my podcast.
It's crazy. No, but he was like, hey, dude, like, I'm going out tonight. He's like, you want to come? And it's a Halloween party that we were going to. And I was like, yeah, I'll tag along. I was like, 15, 16 at the time, and I was like, oh, I'm excited getting to go out with my older brother to
his
a college
college
party.
party,
Yeah. And so we ended up going, and it was fun. It was pretty fun. It was lit. We went to like I don't know if it was the football player's house or whatever. They have like a house.
Frat house.
Yeah, frat house.
Yeah, I think it was like the football
Fuck
or
frat houses.
football.
If you're in a frat, man, nothing against you, but fuck it. Yeah, I'm not about that shit, man. I just had bad experiences with some of the frats. You know what? One of my best friends in the world, who I love dearly, Roy Juarez.
Roy, yep.
Yeah, he is in a frat, and you
Yeah.
know, I guess every frat is different. I'll give you guys that, but some douchey people are in frats. Like I got left high and dry by my own roommates. Yeah, and because he was in a frat, he said he didn't want to leave, and then it became there's a lot of bullshit. Long story short, he kicked down the door, and I had to pay $1,000 and shit just
to replace that.
To pay for the door and different fees for the shit that he broke as a pledge to this frat. Not saying that all fraternities and sororities are bad, because they're not. They can definitely help people out, and I give my deepest respect to all those who have good intentions. Yeah, guys, have fun, get nutty, get crazy, but don't do stupid shit that causes other people harm. That's my biggest thing. Is like we're all on this fucking rock together. We're on this spinning rock together. Let's fucking be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit fucking with people.
He's just mad. He lost $1,000.
Yeah.
He's salty over those $1,000.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah,
I would be
bro.
too, bro. Like paying for
No,
somebody
no,
else's
no,
damage.
yeah,
like
yeah,
what?
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Paying
dude.
someone else's
crazy.
damage, that is fucking stupid.
No, hell no.
No.
I wouldn't do that. If you're
We're fucking adults here. Like,
yeah.
take
Well,
care of yourself.
I mean, at the time I wasn't even 21, so
Damn.
Still over 18,
was-
it fucking
yeah.
counts.
yeah, I was a young cat. I was full of piss and vinegar, and I didn't let nothing run out of my way. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't do that, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'd let him. If he was able to do that, he can pay for it. He's
Dude, I totally took over your story. Tell me about this college party. So you're running with older cats. You're 15. Excuse me. You're 15. You're running with older cats at this college party. What was it like?
man. It's
Fuck, young gun. Holy shit.
Dude, I was 15. Yeah, crazy, dude.
God damn.
15.
What's up?
He's only 15 at this college party.
Yeah, I know. I didn't do that. When I was 15, I was, figuring out how to pull my tail.
So we ended up going that night. We ended up linking up with like some of our old friends that we went. Because we're from a small town, so we know everybody.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. And so
yeah.
There's the people that he hung out with and that he went to high school with, and they all went to college together or whatever. And it was fun, dude. I had so much fun. Like I was like how you said 15 and like seeing all these parties and like people just having fun and just drinking and getting wild and stuff. And I'm like, damn, like this is really what it's about. Like at 15, I was like,
and those females are scandalous. When you're
Yeah,
when you're a
I
young
was
cat,
like,
you're like, dude, what is this?
what am I doing here?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a trip. But I had fun. I mean, I guess at the end of the night, I was hanging out with my older brother, and I think that's what really I guess at that point mattered, is that he took me out, and that's what I
It was
held
a
back
cool
from,
bonding experience for you and your brother.
And I mean, it makes sense, because as an older brother, you're like, if you're gonna do this, you might as well do it when you're safe, or you're, when you're,
Be able to keep an eye over.
around someone who's gonna take care of you.
For sure.
I mean, obviously, I wasn't getting drunk or doing anything stupid, but the fact of just hanging out and just being there, it was fun, man.
For sure, man. Well, I'm gonna take a brief intermission. I gotta go drain the lizard real quick, but
For sure.
Orlando, I'm gonna let you take this over.
That's a pretty crazy experience. Like, don't.
Yeah.
I can't believe that fucking. You ended up fucking going to like
A
that
college
kind of
party,
shit.
yeah,
exactly.
college party. It was crazy, man. It was fun though. I had so much fun. I still remember the whole night, like it was yesterday.
Dude. So here's the crazy part, right? So, I went to, I had the chance to go to like 2 fucking college parties around Halloween time.
Yeah.
Each time, I ended up getting a fucking tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Both times?
Both times I ended up getting I got a tattoo, and I was always drunk when I went to go get them. I mean, they're not bad.
What
I mean,
are they?
Look, oh, here, I'll show you.
Let me see. See what you pack.
So that was the second time.
What is that like?
So
Like
what
a
it
heart.
stands for, hang on, I'll probably show it to the camera. But that stands for live, because it's a heartbeat,
For sure.
and then breathe, and then music.
Word. So
I think I have to stand over here a little
like
more.
tying it back down. Like what is the so
Live,
breathing?
live and breathe music.
Leave it. Oh, so music pretty much.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
You know, I did art a whole lot, but
Uh-huh.
if I could like rewind stuff, right, I'd probably take up music.
Music.
If I could, but I mean, like I said, some people like were like, you know, you're pretty good at art, so I just kept at it.
Yeah, it kept it.
But music could have been a pretty easy spot for me to go. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
First time was this shit.
Isn't that J. Cole right there?
This one, yeah, but that was like that was actually thought out and everything.
Okay.
But this one,
What's that one?
so
It's like an umbrella with like
it's an umbrella with the
with the raindrops.
Horizon, cuh.
That's I was gonna say. I was like, that reminds you of Bring Me the Horizon,
It's
bro.
Bring Me the
But
Horizon.
I
It
just
is.
didn't want to. Yeah, I just didn't want to be like.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh yeah, bro. That's
shit.
That's the playlist at the gym. That's Mando. Like, that's Mando.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I like you a little more now.
Actually, my older cousin, shout out my big cousin, Eric. He worked at a company over in Colorado. I believe it was called the Greco, and we went.
Which camera am I on?
That one.
I just wanna shout this out.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, you're good.
everybody.
You're good.
But yeah, this is a Brok'n Barstool coaster, and if you guys DM us on social media, yeah, there you go. If you guys DM us on social media, we can definitely get you guys hooked up with some Brok'n Barstool merch. We don't have a lot right now, but we got a bunch of stuff coming. We got stickers, magnets, coasters, all kinds of cool stuff. And in the future, we're working on hats, T-shirts, and sweatshirts, and all kinds of fun stuff. But sorry to interrupt your story real quick. I just put my beard down.
Well, I was just telling him how like every time I went to a Halloween party over
He got
in
tatted.
ISU, I ended up getting a tattoo.
tatted.
That's
bro.
true, man. That's true. Every time he came up to visit in Pocatello, he left with more ink.
Not every time, but like most of the times.
Like at least once a month.
Once a month.
Seemed like.
No,
It
definitely not.
seemed
I only
like.
got 3 tattoos, so no.
It seemed like.
But anyway, yeah, my so the way I remember my older cousin put me on. He's like, I guess he was working. He's also a diesel mechanic. He was working on generators, and he was gonna like they were like hosting the generator for like Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and
That's
No
fucking
way.
sick.
yeah, and so I remember we went to go visit him in Colorado because he's like we grew up together like almost like brothers and stuff, and he was like he just started playing it on his work truck because we were going somewhere, but he ended up playing it in his truck, in his pickup truck, in his work truck.
And you're just jamming.
Yeah, I was just jamming, bro. I was like, damn, and I was like, hey, yo, what is this? Oh, it's Bring Me the Horizon. I was gonna like work on one of the generators for him because they came down here in Greeley, Colorado, or somewhere around there. And I was like, damn. And so from there on, yeah, Bring Me the Horizon. Crazy.
No, we picked the shit up like
We're cats, young
we
cats,
were like what sophomore year and shit.
something like that.
Yeah, we
Sophomore year in high school, or
Yeah.
sophomore year in high school. Yeah, we started picking up like a lot of those like whatever like punk
Bands.
punk bands and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
did you guys ever fuck with Blink 182?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I did a little bit,
Yeah.
not a whole lot.
I had like 2 songs.
Yeah, we went to a few concerts. We went to Warped
Warped
Tour
Tour
in
once,
Portland. Fucking tripped it, bro. It was nuts. I got knocked out in the crowd.
Like
Oh,
in a
yeah,
mosh
yeah.
pit type
In a
shit?
mosh
Yeah.
pit.
So
Damn.
it was a mosh pit for Pierce the Veil.
Yeah, Pierce
And-
the Veil, my favorite fucking band.
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite fucking band. God damn. Yeah, they knocked me on my
They
ass.
fucking knocked him so hard his shoe fucking came off.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude, I lost my shoe. I lost my watch. all right. So here's a little background. So, we made the trip. I don't know how long it was. Like 8 hours or some shit like that, and it was fucking miserable. We made it there, and we were partying. We went to all these different bands. We went to You Me at 6. We went to This Wild Life. We went to
Hands Like Houses.
House's Amity Affliction.
Yep.
Amity Affliction. And there was
then
some-
Asking Alexandria too.
Asking Alexandria.
Ooh,
Yeah,
for
that was
real?
heavy.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
Damn.
There was another one, Attila. Attila, that shit was metal, bro. That shit was metal, bro. Yeah, the guys in the crowd, bro, when it started raining, those motherfuckers were rusty. Damn. That's how metal those guys were, bro.
I can
who else?
imagine.
Yeah, who else did we see? BB Rexa.
Oh yeah, she was there.
BB
yeah,
Rexa,
before she was like actually big. I remember that.
And Riff Raff. Riff Raff's dumbass was there.
Bro, Riff Raff?
Riff Raff's
Riff
dumbass
Raff.
was there with his fucking alligator grill.
the rapper Riff Raff?
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the real deal that we were there, the main reason why I was excited to be there was for Pierce the Veil.
Yeah, Pierce
my
the Veil.
favorite fucking band. I love them. We got into the crowd. We got separated from my sister and her friend, and it was me and Orlando in the back, and we were like working our way to the middle of the mosh, and we're in it, and they came out with what was this? Texas, right? It was
Texas is Forever.
Texas is Forever, and they started, and we're getting it. Everyone's fucking singing along. Everyone's pushing each other. I can't remember. I think it was Caraphernalia when I got knocked out. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it was Caraphernalia when I got knocked out. We're in the middle of the mosh, and we're throwing each other, and I got pushed, and I hit this guy, like flat back, boom, and it was like a brick wall, and I turn around, and this big fucking built like a rock Samoan dude looks over at me, pissed off, and boom, cracks me the hardest I've ever been hit in my entire life. And I fall over on top of like these three girls that were outside of the mosh pit, and I fall, and I jump right up. Like I'm ready to fight. I'm like, dude, who the fuck fucking hit me? Blah, blah, blah.
You was ready, huh?
Yeah, and then I look around, and I don't know where I'm at.
You're like, where the hell am I?
I was like, where the fuck am I? And where's my shoe? What happened to my watch? I'm looking around. I'm dazed and confused.
I fucking find them all dazed and shit.
Yeah, I didn't know where. I didn't know what side was up. Like my ass end was in the sky, and I didn't know which was what.
I was in the middle of that. I was in the middle of the mosh pit too.
What were you thinking at that point though? Like you saw did you see him get hit? Or?
No, I didn't fucking see him get hit. All I fucking know is that I was like. You know, we were fucking moshing, right?
Yeah,
we were hitting people, right?
For sure.
And then the next thing I know is see this fucking guy standing in the middle of
Just
it, like,
dazed.
what the fuck? You know,
He's like, what's going on?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking. That guy hit me harder than I've ever been hit in my life.
What did you do afterwards?
I didn't know. No, I didn't see if.
Yeah, we just played out the rest of the fucking concert. We waited till the crowd dispersed, and we looked for his shoe.
Yeah, Orlando was like, I was trying to get back in the mosh. He's like, no, you need to chill out. You need to drink some water and like, fucking, yeah, you gotta find your fucking head because this guy just knocked it off your block. But yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was nuts.
What an experience, though.
Yeah, but oh my God, one of my favorite fucking concerts ever. I love Pierce the Veil so much. I sang like a freaking, like a fangirl, dude, out there just screaming out the lyrics. But
yeah, never forget that. Yeah. That's fucking shit.
It ended pretty shitty though.
What was it ending like?
Orlando and I were so sunburnt and dehydrated.
Oh.
We left the last like 2.5 hours of the concert and slept in the car.
Yeah, he slept in the car.
Just slept in the car.
Yeah, dude, we were so dehydrated and sunburned.
Fucking tired.
No drinks, no. Like,
We
no
tried to
water?
drink water.
We did, but like, here's the thing: we also drove all the way there.
Yeah.
How long of a drive was that?
It was
Well, from
8
Burley
hours.
to fucking Portland.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 8
Yikes.
hours. But yeah, it was so bad, man. I couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't even stand.
No, yeah, we were fucking like we sat down and we were falling asleep. It was fuck.
Yeah, dude. We fell asleep for a solid hour and a half, like dead to the world. And we woke up when Jessica was knocking on the window. She's like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh, whoa." Hey, wait. Yeah, you don't come in here acting all fucking wild.
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, it was nuts. It was one of the most amazing concerts of my life. It was just great, man. But anyway, Brian, I know we brought you out here for a reason, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but we do have a story to tell.
Yeah.
And basically, I mean, our direction to getting this is obviously talking about how fun excuse me, how fun partying can be, and how nice it is to cut loose and have a good time, and that everybody enjoys themselves. But sometimes it could get out of hand, and sometimes things happen. Just like I've had that roommate that cost me $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Just how we've all fucked up in different parties and made different mistakes and shit. You have a pretty important message to share.
Okay.
Do you wanna just start at the beginning? Tell us from the top.
From the top.
From the party.
Damn. Well, it's crazy, man. I mean,
Just take your time, man.
yeah, it's not like I'm not able to talk about it or anything like that. I am, because I mean, I've accepted it. I've learned from it,
Yes, sir.
and it's actually put me in the spot where I'm at right now, you know. And I'm actually thankful for it, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's I guess taking out the good from the bad. That's what I take out of
Yeah,
it. It's like
that's coming back full circle here.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about
yeah,
finding the good from the bad, and about like playing soccer and shit.
yeah,
That game that you lost, but that connection, the chemistry you made with your friend, you pulled the good from the bad.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, that's like how I said. It's literally brought me here to where I'm at right now, because if maybe if I wouldn't have made that choice, I wouldn't have landed where I'm at right now, or who knows, you know? Because I mean, I'm not in control of that, but if that's what I can take from it, then I'll take that. But most definitely taking the fact that like I'm here right now,
For sure.
and that's what matters.
Yes, sir.
I'm able to advocate like drinking responsibly. Like if you're out and you're out with your friends and you guys are having fun, make sure that you're doing it responsibly, and make sure like set yourself a limit in how much you want to drink that night.
Yeah.
And
set up a DD.
Yeah, set up a DD, but most importantly, like how much of it you want to drink. You know.
Yeah.
I guess that's one of the biggest things that you should think about before you actually go out and decide to have fun. You know, because I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, who doesn't like to go out with their friends and like hang out,
Exactly.
you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's as you're growing up, that's part of the thing. You know, you want to go out with your friends, have a good time, have a couple drinks, and But at the end of the night, you always got to remember, you got to make it back home safe.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody sees all that shit on social media.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do what they're doing and everything. So
Yeah. And so, I mean,
So let's take this from Genesis. Let's take it from step one.
from simple.
Yeah. Tell me about the party. What were you doing at the party? How was everything going? What was the vibe like? What was your mentality like?
So crazy story. Like, if we're taking it back to like from the beginning. So I was letting you know that I really didn't party as much in college, right?
Yeah.
I was mostly out on the weekends. I try to make it either here to Boise or, go back to visit my family. And so I remember that it was getting close to the weekend. I didn't have class that day. And I remember talking to my friends and be like, yeah, like I'm not going to be here this weekend. I'm actually going back home. It was the first couple of weekends that I was like brand new to college and stuff like that, and being separated from my family,
Yes,
doing
sir.
my own thing.
Yeah.
And I felt kind of homesick, and I was like, you know what? I feel like going home, just connecting back to where I came from.
Yeah.
And so I remember I ended up going back home. But just that week, bro, like that week was just off.
Yeah.
It was just off. Like there was nights where I was like not being able to sleep. I was having some troubles with myself.
Like some anxiety.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, I mean, I had never experienced anxiety until like then, and my thought process was like, I need to go connect back home because I'm just feeling homesick. And so I thought about it, and I was like, I'm just gonna go back home and just spend time with my family, and then come back and work my way again and get on the grind. So I ended up going back home, and I was there, and I remember I was hanging out with my brother, my sister, my parents, and we're having a good time. Saturday morning came by. We decided to go out as a family, had a great time together. And that same night, my sister had a soccer game. I mean, because we're all soccer players.
oh yeah.
And I remember we went and we left, and we got home, and I was getting ready because my sister was already there at the field, and I wanted to be there because I wanted to be there. And like, I guess as an older brother, like,
Yeah, you
See
want to
it,
show
like,
support.
yeah.
You want to show
moral
support.
support. But most
Yes, sir.
importantly, I think it's like I guess like the older sibling thing to do is like go out and like tell them what they're doing wrong, and like point them out and make them do something better. Because I mean, I know my older brother, shout out my carnal, he
Yeah.
always wanted me to do better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And as an older
Yeah,
brother,
mine
like
too.
yeah, like like your older brother, or like you being an older brother to Jess, like you
I
guys
try.
yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, it's like that weight on your shoulders, where you got to be like, like
Yeah.
they look up to you in a sense. And so,
Shit, no, she's running her own thing, dude. She on the next level wavelength, man. Much love.
but yeah, my carnal would always tell me like, hey, if you're gonna go out, be safe. If you're gonna do this, think about it twice. And from the beginning, my parents would always tell me the same thing too. They're like, hey, like you're going out a lot, like And there's times, bro, like I was at the peak of my senior year of high school, and that's the thing that I carried from high school all the way to college when I was around that time frame, is that I was just going out and I was just drinking, dude. Like I was drinking to the point where I was like blackout drunk
Every night.
every weekend came by.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'd fucking drink heavy, dude. Like I wouldn't care. And that's the thing, like when you're senior in high school and school's ending and you're like starting that new
Yeah,
chapter, and
just
you're
a
like,
party
yeah.
cat. Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
it. Yeah. Let's.
you feel invincible, like you
It
feel like
was-
nobody
yeah.
can tell you you're wrong from right, like you're growing
Yeah.
up or whatever.
That's something that's you become a young man, Superman. You just
Yeah.
think that the world is under your feet and you're in total control and
Yeah.
that nothing
Oh,
can
yeah.
kill you.
And that's literally that's the same mindset that I carried myself. Was that like nobody can tell me what I can and can do.
Yeah.
So I was at that point, at that stage in my life. But anyway, I ended up going home that weekend. Had a good time with my family. Woke up, went out, and then later that evening, my sister had her game. But there was a local party happening that same night,
Yeah.
and I saw all my old coaches, saw all my old teammates, and that made me feel good. Like I was excited. It's
Yeah,
like
it made
that,
you felt welcome. Maybe,
yeah, it's like that warm feeling that you get when you go back home. And so I was just hanging out, and I remember that night I saw one of my buddies, really close friend of mine. Shout out Chivito, that's his nickname. That's what we call him by, Fernando. There was the night before. I hit him up because that was when I got home, and I hit him up and I was like, "Hey, bro, like it's like National Kawama Day. Like let's go." Yeah, I was like, "Bro, it's
like
not."
Kawama.
I was like, "It's National Kawama Day. Like let's go get ourselves a kawama and just like reminisce old times and just have a couple drinks."
Yeah, we've done that a few times. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, it's always a good time with the homies, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And
exactly
that's what
it.
I was trying to do. I was just trying to link up with my homies and have a good time. And so, I hit him up, and he was like, "No, bro, like I can't, like I work." And I was like, "Oh, fuck it, all right, like there's next time."
Mm-hmm.
And so, later that night, the next day, I saw him again at the soccer game, and I saw all my coaches, all my teammates, and there was like a local party happening, and he was like, "Hey, you going to that party tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "I need it." I was like, all this school and all this studying and all this homework just got my head, and it's like, boom, like I need to go out.
Blow off some steam.
Yeah, for sure.
real,
Yeah, that's literally how like I was telling him. I was like, I just need to go out, dude. I can't. And he's like, all right, well, have fun. And I was like, for sure. I was like, it was nice seeing you. And, went about, and we went about my night. And I ended up going home, showered, got ready. I remember I told my older brother, because my older brother and I were going to go to that party. And I was like, hey, dude, like, I'm leaving already. I was like, what time are you going? He was like, oh, I'll catch you later. Like, I'll go there later. Mm-hmm. And I was like, orale, all right. So I left. I got there to party. I wasn't even planning to get drunk. Like, I was just there for the vibes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just to kind of like chill, hang out, see everybody, and just relax.
Just have a good
Exactly,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just there hanging out, and then had a couple of drinks. But just to fast forward a little bit, my friend ended up showing up at that party.
Oh, really? The
And
one
what-
that said he wasn't gonna go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's the like you look at it, and that's the crazy thing is like he said he wasn't gonna go, and this is where that I guess you can apply that saying like things happen for a reason, things happen
Yeah.
for a reason, and I ended up seeing him, and I was already kind of buzzing. I was off like maybe like 4 beers and like a shot, so
Yeah.
I was buzzing, and I saw him, and I went up to him and I grabbed him and I gave him a strong hug.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker had some fucking curly ass hair, bro.
Yeah.
He's like taller than me, bigger than me. And I grabbed him, and he was that same summer before I left to college. He had told me that he was gonna be a dad.
No shit.
No
Yeah,
shit.
crazy shit, bro, crazy shit. And so I grabbed him and I gave him a hug, and I was like, "Hey, fool, like I love you, dude. Like I love you, like you're close to me. You're like a homie."
Mm-hmm.
And so fast forward, we ended up leaving that night, and we went back to his place, and we're just chilling, having brewskis and stuff like that. And I remember my mom. My mom was a very, I wouldn't say religious. She's just very spiritual.
Uh-huh.
And so she always wanted me to go to church every Sunday morning. Wake up, go to church. Wake up, go to church. That's how I grew up, and I'm thankful for that. That same night, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm leaving. It's time for me to go home because the next morning I gotta go to church, and I'm actually going to go back to Twin for college." And so I remember hopped in the car, you know, took off. We both took off. Fast forward, you know, we ended up in an accident. Happened to roll my car numerous times, both in critical condition. But I remember this thing that my mom told me is that, like I said, my mom was very spiritual. My mom said that she couldn't sleep at night. I don't know. It's just a motherly instinct, I guess. But she said that in her dreams or whatever, she was like passed out. And then she said that she remembered me and she knows when I would get home. Because I used to drive like this 2005 Dodge Neon with an exhaust and turbo and all that.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff.
Orlando's favorite car.
Oh yeah. When I was a
And
kid, fuck yeah.
she would know. She would know when I'd get home. And she said that for some reason, like she didn't hear me. She's like, I didn't hear you. And I knew that like when you're home. And I remember she said that she got up and that she needed, like she had a need to like pray for my friends, not for me, for my friends. Like she just felt that in her chest, like she needed to do that. And so she started praying. She started, you know, got on her knees, started praying, and you know, started to ask God, like, hey, I don't know why this is, but like if it's happening, like just look out for them, look out for Bryan, look out for his friends. Like that's what it was. And damn, yeah, I remember.
No, man, take your time.
That night, I woke up and I looked to the side and bro, it felt like, I don't know if you've ever had those dreams of like where you get hit and you actually feel it. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
I felt that, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I woke up and I was like, yo, this is a dream. Like this isn't happening. No, it was happening.
Yeah.
And I looked to the side and my buddy's on the floor and I was like, oh shit. Like, you know, I didn't know what to do. I guess you could say I was like, not hopeless, but like
in shock.
Yeah, in shock. It was just in shock. And so I grabbed him and I put him on the ground. And I couldn't do anything, but my mom always, as like I said, she's a very spiritual person. She just taught me to pray and ask God, like, you know, like.
He wasn't coherent. He wasn't awake.
No, he wasn't. He was actually like unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yeah, he was on the ground. And I remember I set him on the ground and I started talking to God. I was like, God, like, don't take him. And like how I was telling you back, that week was just off.
Mm-hmm.
I felt miserable, but and you know, I'm advocating for like mental health. Like that's real. Like I was going through some things with myself that I couldn't cope with, that I didn't feel like anybody can like help me.
Yeah.
It's just like in a sunken hole. And I asked God, I was like, hey, you know, like how I feel right now. Like, why don't you just take me and leave him? Like he's got a family right now. Like he's got things going for him.
Yeah.
And so that was my thought process. And I remember I look up while I was giving that prayer and I see a light, bro. Like no cap. I see a light. It was a light and it was a house like literally a quarter mile away that I sprinted to. I ran to that house and I knocked. There's this lady that came out and I was like, hey, like I was drenched in blood and there was this lady that came out. She's like, how, like what's wrong? And I was like, I just had an accident. Like, can you call the cops? And she's like, they're already in the way. Ran back, you know, fast forwarding it. They took my buddy into the lifeline, took me to the hospital. This is probably the one thing that like it's that one like sweet spot, you know what I mean? Is the fact that my mom works at the hospital where I was at.
You can I just add something?
Yeah.
It's crazy how full circle this goes.
It's crazy, huh?
Because my beautiful girlfriend over there, Megan, her dad is a life flight pilot. So there's a pretty good chance that he was probably on your call.
Maybe, yeah. Might have been, yeah. I don't.
Okay, it could have been. I don't know
Crazy,
for sure.
yeah.
I don't know for sure, but he was working in the area.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I don't remember anything. I mean, I was unconscious too. The only thing that I remember, like I was telling you, is that I ended up going in the ambulance and when I got there, they took me to the local hospital there in American Falls. I remember I woke up and I was like unconscious, like closed my eyes in the bed, just like with like 4 fractured ribs on the bed and like big open wound in the back of me. And they were like, hey, can we contact anybody? And like this is the part where I'm like, I feel it the most. It's like I was like, my mom works here. My mom works at this hospital.
Yeah.
And my mom said that she heard when everybody, you know, because she's the custodian lady there. And she said that she heard when the ambulance came in and stuff like that, but she would have never imagined that it was her kid. She never would have thought that was her child. And yeah, I was like, yeah, my mom works here. And I remember I grabbed my mom came. She's like, Bryan, va a estar todo bien. Like, todo va a estar bien. And I was like, sí. I was like, I remember telling her something, and I tell her this for a reason. I was like, me chingué la calaca. I was like, me chingué la calaca.
Yeah.
Le dije que todavía no. And that wasn't the first time. Like, there's more of a story back to like who I am and stuff like that. And like, I told her that. But before, like when my mom had like she was I had like a bad condition with my lungs and stuff like that when I was a baby. So I was like I wasn't supposed to be here since I was a baby, and so fast forward and everything forward, I ended up being here. All that stuff happened, but I ended up telling her like I told La Calaca like not again, like twice.
Yeah.
I woke up conscious, and when I was getting up, I just had blood all over. This is probably, I don't know how to like explain it, but it was, to me, it's one of the most beautiful moments in my life. Not because that happened, but because when I woke up, I saw all my family, and not that I needed to, but that's one of the times in my life that I knew that family was over anything.
One of the solidifying moments.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. That family is going to be there no matter what. Like, no matter what. Like, those people are always going to be tied to you with unconditional love for you, and they're going to be there for you in your hardest times, even when you don't feel like you can, like, get past it. They're going to be there. And yeah, man, I mean, it was a trip. Things happened. I made a choice that night. But that's the beautiful thing about it is we all make choices, but that's the thing. My dad always ended up telling me, like, hey, you're going to make a choice in your life, and that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for you. He's like, you got to learn how to make those choices.
They're not always going to be good.
Yeah.
They're not always going to be good.
They're not.
But you have to always keep in mind that they're not all bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, it's like, for example, like, I know that if I make the choice to go to the gym, and I choose to work out, and I choose to eat good, the good outcome of that is the gains, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to get shredded, you know?
Very true.
Exactly.
Yeah, you look better, you feel better, you live longer.
Mm-hmm. And it's just a good thing for you. But, I mean, I remember just going back, like, I made a choice that night. It was a very poor choice.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've reflected on it. Gracias a Dios, like, I'm here.
Yeah, definitely.
My friend's here. Shout out Chivito again. Nobody's ever going to know, just him and I. Because we were the ones that went through that.
Yeah, you guys went through it.
Yeah, he went through it hard.
I have a friend named Bryan who actually I was in a car accident with.
Uh-huh.
It was all my fault. But long story short, I was just out trying to be a race car driver. Because, here I am, this mechanic now. I grew up and I loved going fast. And I jumped my car. I had this 2001 Camaro, and I thought I was out there being a fucking drag racer. And I jumped it, and I crashed. I blew out 3 tires and skidded 400 feet into a farmer's field sideways. And I hit my head on the window, and I split my head open. And when I came to, my passenger door was open, and I thought he had been ejected.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened the door, I stumbled out, and I looked, and this motherfucker was running down the side of the road trying to get cell phone reception.
Damn.
He was trying to get cell phone reception to call for an ambulance.
Crazy, bro.
And next thing I know, man, it's fucking crazy.
I actually beat the ambulance there.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I
Fucking
did.
stupid, ridiculous. He lives like 2 blocks away from the hospital.
This is when me and Joe were working at the dealership cleaning that.
Oh yeah.
And
so you were way farther than the
I was
hospital.
pretty far away, and we heard the ambulance, like, sign the sirens and everything, and that's when I get the call from, I think it's from him. If I remember, yeah, it's from him, and he's like, dude, I just got in an accident, and he's like, just tell me where you're at, and he's like, he tells me like where he's at and everything. I can't remember exactly now, but
it was on the intersection of 400 South and 50 East.
Yeah, so we all knew Burley pretty well in all the surrounding areas. Mm-hmm. So me and him just booked it out there. We beat the ambulance there.
Yeah,
Crazy,
dude, fucking stupid. I was actually mad about that, but the crazy part was about my incident was the people that showed up I'm not saying like friends and family because yes, friends and family showed up, but the first person on the scene was a guy on horseback. It's funny, man, because there was nobody on that entire country mile.
No, yeah. There's nothing.
But down the road, who is living in the little cul-de-sac at the end of the fucking road? None other but my high school wrestling coach who was outside riding horses with his daughter.
Crazy.
Shout out to Lex Godfrey and the Godfrey family. You guys are fucking amazing. You ride my ass like a son of a bitch. You pulled my ears almost off my head. But you guys were there when I needed you, and you showed up on a fucking four-wheeler and on horseback. Thank you guys so much, and all the first responders out in the world. Thank you. You guys are amazing. You save lives and you help people.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, shout out to all the people that, like, going back to the little story that I'm obviously telling. Shout out to all the people that were there for us, the people that still continue to be there for us, our family, friends, doctors, the law, everybody. Shout out to everybody. I mean, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite and tell you that I'm drinking right now and, like, you know, I'm going to go drive whenever. But no, if you choose.
No, we actually have DDs set up for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you guys know.
If, like, like I said, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. If you decide to go out, just do everything with a limit, responsibly, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And if you decide to do something, you know, a little bit overboard, make sure that you at least have someone to be there to take care of you, you know. But just remember to always take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first, and then, you know.
And have fun,
and
man.
have fun,
you guys out there listening, please absorb this message and take all the good from it. But I'm not telling you right now because I think that you shouldn't go out and have fun. Have fucking fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your youth. Have beers. Get a buzz. Have a good time. But at the end of the day,
be safe.
Make it home.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah.
And party another day.
Yeah, man. It's sad. You don't want to see your loved ones, you know. Sad to say, but like it's reality. You know, if things would have gone a different way.
Yeah.
You're just affecting your loved ones. I mean, and there's those people that you don't want to, you don't want to hurt those people because those people
Absolutely.
are giving you everything, you know. And it's sad to say, like my mom, it's my mother, man. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to do that to her ever again, or you know, for other people that are listening, you know, in no way or form do I recommend ever in your life to do that. Like, be safe. That's the number one thing that I can tell you.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for getting through this heavy part. Today's podcast, episode 3, I want to end on a good note, on a lighter note. Thank you, Bryan, so much for sharing all this stuff. But how about we do a little something for the listeners?
Yeah, for sure. I'm down.
So the other day, I asked you guys to send in questions that you want me, Orlando, and our guest to answer. And a lot of you guys actually wrote in. Thank you so much for writing in. I appreciate your guys' involvement. Excuse me. So we actually have 17 questions to answer from you guys.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. All right. So this is Q&A at the Brok'n Barstool. All right. First things first. What is your go-to song when you're drinking with your boys and it's your turn to pick, and why? Let's start with Orlando and with me.
You know what? You know what song I really like to do? It's 44 bars.
44 bars by Logic?
By Logic, yeah.
Okay.
I actually like that.
And why? And why?
It's just fucking
Just your
fire.
go-to.
Yeah,
It's just fucking fire.
It's just fire, bro. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Bryan. Do you want another beer?
Yeah.
Or you could have your.
I actually gotta go take a piss.
All right.
Let me go take a piss. I'll come back and answer the question.
All right. I guess.
Yeah.
I'll answer real quick. So, my go-to, especially the boys from New Mexico are definitely gonna respect this one. Is hold on, I gotta open this bad boy. Crispy.
You got it on the fucking mic.
Yeah, I spit on the mic earlier too, so hold on. Sorry, guys. my go-to song is, I mean, you guys have to love it. You guys have to love it. And some of you probably hate it. Rooster by Allison Chains. Oh my
Okay.
God, man.
Yeah.
That, I am the rooster. I'm probably going to get a rooster tattooed on me, not going to lie. I fucking love that song so much. Why? Because it's fucking sick. That is why. You don't need any more explanation than that.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to it. Listen to it. What's that? A snippet. A snippet of the song?
We can't do that.
We can't because we don't have licensing rights to it.
Yeah, copyright.
Copyright, yeah.
Copyright.
We don't have, yeah, we'll get copyrighted and we'll be pulled off.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, I would.
We would if we could, but no.
Brian, I don't know if you heard that. So, welcome back, by the way.
How's it going?
Yeah. No, so my favorite song to play, I'm gonna reiterate the question just for Brian. Is what is your go-to song when drinking with your boys and it's your turn to pick, and why? So I chose "Rooster" by Allison Chains. I don't know if you're a rock kind of guy.
It depends.
Listen to it.
Depends. Okay.
I mean, you said Bring Me Horizon, so
Yeah,
he knows a
that's-
little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to the song. You'll understand why.
Okay.
I am the fucking rooster. Rooster by Allison Chains. All right, Brian, let's hear yours, man.
Damn, dude, it's hard. Like when you're drinking with the boys, like
Do 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 do. Hurry up.
I guess it just depends. Like if you're depending on the mood, because like there's levels to when you're drinking,
Oh yeah.
and like when you get to the sad boy hours, you're like, oh, those hurt.
Sad boy hours.
That's
Yeah,
a different.
dude.
That's different. That's different.
I mean,
that's different.
I mean, if it's at that point of the night, with the boys, I gotta go with either some Junior H, or some Vicente Fernandez.
Some Chente.
Damn.
Never go wrong with Chente, bro.
Yeah.
That's facts.
All right. I fuck with that.
All right, yeah.
All right. Woo. Okay. These are all anonymous, by the way. I know who sent in what, but everything is anon. All right. Okay. Here's the shot out of the cannon. Oprah, Rosie O'Donnell, Michelle Obama. You gotta fuck one, marry one, kill one. Go.
So I heard Obama, Roseanne, and what was the last one?
Roseanne, you weren't listening at all.
No, I guess not.
Oprah, Rosie O'Donnell,
Oh, okay.
and Michelle Obama. You gotta fuck one, marry one, or kill one. Go.
Marry Oprah.
Marry Oprah because she's a woman billionaire.
Exactly.
Jesus. Are you Googling who Rosie O'Donnell is?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, who are these? Who are these people? I know Michelle
I
Obama.
guess
He's
fuck
a young
Obama.
cat. Excuse him.
I guess fuck Obama.
Fuck Michelle Obama.
Yep. And then I killed Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay, Brian, I'm sorry. I'm going to skip you just because...
Wait, say the names again. It was Michelle Obama
oh, yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell.
And Oprah.
and Oprah. I'd marry Oprah. Fuck Michelle Obama. And kill the other one.
I'm just going to say the same, man. Oprah got that fat cash, man.
Yeah. That's my sugar mama.
What? What's going on? Oh, okay. All right. So, oh my God. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. Some of you guys sent in some fucking freaky shit.
This is freaky?
Yeah, and some of you guys sent in some freaky deaky stuff. Man.
What?
Yeah. Shout out to all y'all. I love you. See a therapist. Okay. Question number 3. Orlando, you ready?
What is it?
What's your stance on bestiality?
Why are we getting this? Why are we getting?
This is what the listeners want to know. Do you fuck animals?
No.
Give the people what they want.
What is your stance?
No.
No isn't a stance. Well, I guess no can be a stance.
It's
Okay,
Oh,
perfect
what the
stance.
hell?
Are you Googling
I
bestiality?
did not know what the hell that was, bro.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Shit.
What the hell? They do need to see a freaking therapist. What the hell is
Yeah,
this, bro?
dude,
This is nasty.
clear your search history.
Why are we getting this? Why are we getting
This is what people want to know, man.
Oh man.
This is what people want to know. And to answer it, don't fuck animals.
bad for the environment?
Bad for everything. Bad for your soul. Okay. Question number 4. What kind of sauce do you prefer on your enchiladas? Green or red?
Red.
What?
Red.
Ooh, yeah. Damn,
What?
I never mind. I don't know, man.
Just kidding. No shame here, bro.
This is stressing me out. Red?
Red.
Red's your final answer.
All right.
Red.
Brian.
I'm going with green.
Brian.
I'm going with
Green?
Green.
Excuse me.
Solid.
Bless your soul. My mom is gonna be mad. She raised me on red, but I'm gonna go with green. I'm gonna go with green.
I actually had both though. Growing up, I had both.
Yeah, I had both too, but I
Yeah.
picked red.
Dude, when I was a kid, I didn't see anything green. We didn't eat vegetables.
What did you? Did you guys have chicken in your enchiladas, or what did you have?
Yeah, chicken is usually.
You guys ever
there's
had-
only chicken, really, right?
You never had the one with potatoes and shit inside?
My mom put
Yes.
potatoes and everything. But
Yes.
that's because we didn't have anything else.
It's fucking Idaho. What else would we have?
Yeah. Okay. Question number 4. Ooh. Again. Interesting up in her. Question number 5. Okay. What is your opinion on the molecular reconstruction of iguana DNA?
What the fuck?
Answer the question the people want to know, Orlando.
It's cool, I guess. I mean, it changes
What-
colors and shit, right?
I don't know what they're doing. What are they adjusting the molecules to?
It has the eyes that can go 2 separate ways and shit.
That's a
right?
chameleon.
They can do that too.
No iguanas can.
Hey, you know what? Whatever. You know what? They're cool.
If they adjust their molecular structure, they'll be able to do it afterwards.
They're cool.
but-
They suck in the fucking in the cold areas because they can't produce their own heat. So
Yeah, that's all fucking reptiles.
So
Okay, all right. Orlando says yes. I don't know what exactly that equates to, but let's move on from there. Brian, what is your opinion on the molecular reconstruction of iguana DNA?
Bro, I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean?
It means they take the DNA of an iguana and they change it to be something else. Are you down with that or are you not?
I'm not.
You're not? Yeah, do you just fucking leave iguanas alone?
Just let them be, man.
so you're not down with it either.
Okay, here's my stance on it. I'm all about natural progression. So, if you're gonna fucking change an iguana, do something cool and something minute. If you can change, give an iguana gills, so that motherfucker can swim in the ocean and do cool iguana shit underwater, hell yeah.
They already swim.
Yeah, they can swim, but they can't breathe water. They can hold their breath.
be
hella long.
underwater for amount of time?
They can. There's the Galapagos Iguana. They are semi-aquatic, so they can swim down deep and they eat clams and fish and all kinds of crazy shit. But they can't breathe water like a fish does.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you're gonna modify the molecular construct of an iguana's DNA, you should give it gills and let it do badass shit. Other than that, leave it alone.
Yeah, I agree.
Let evolution take its place and do its thing.
Let nature do its thing.
Yes, sir. All right. Next question. Number 6. Why are you so good at chugging beer?
Been doing it fucking since I was little. Fuck, damn.
Brian?
Why am I good at chugging beer?
I don't even know if you are. Are you?
I don't even know. I don't know what it's. Are we like? How are we?
Are we testing
Are
it
we-
right
how
now?
are
You have an unopened beer in front
How
of
are
you.
we
Are we
test-
testing this
how are
right
we,
now?
How are we testing this right now? It was like by like how many seconds you're able to chug it, or
guess.
versus someone else. Like what's
Are you about to shotgun a beer on the cast?
what's the deal? I'm down. Send it.
Put that away. I have a
Inconspicuous
All right.
knife.
Jesus. All right, there you go, Brian. Let's see. Question number 6. Why are you so good at chugging beer?
Well, he's about to prove it.
Yeah, we're putting Brian to the test.
Well, just do it right. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah.
All right, can we get a camera on Brian, please? And he made a mess. To answer your question, I am not. Please don't cut your hand. Use the knife, man. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez.
Is he fucking murdering that thing or what?
The can is crushed. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. That was pretty quick.
Okay.
Aside from the fact he spilled a lot of it, that was insanely fast. That was insanely fast.
Okay, not bad, not bad. I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him an 8.
Oh, shit, okay.
Because if you think about it, even if that beer was full, that would have been stupid quick. Give me a quick second. I got to clean off my knife he just destroyed.
Oh shit! I forgot. Man, I don't know. Really,
Man.
I'm not a big fan of beer, bro. I can't.
Really?
It's just the
Well,
bloated part.
Well, fucking props. That was kind of impressive. But anyway, to answer your question, why are you so good at chugging beer? Is I'm not good at chugging beer anymore. If you want to see someone who can really chug a beer, meet my friend Lewis in New Mexico. That motherfucker is milliseconds from downing 12 ounces. I swear you got to see it. It's a freak of nature.
Nah, I think Joe has also got a running for that as well.
Oh, no. He puts Joe to shame. You have to see Lewis.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
All right.
I can chug a beer half decently, but I'm not going to do it right now because I also have to pee.
All right, next question.
All right. Question number 7. What's your favorite drunk food?
Easy. Jack in the Box tacos.
Tacos, yeah! Woo! That's where it's at, baby. That's where it's at. You can never go wrong with Jack in the Box tacos. Bro.
Fuck
Favorite
no.
drunk food? Jack in the Box tacos?
Yeah,
Jack in the
dude,
Box
that's Mando.
tacos.
That's
I
Mando.
third that.
Yes,
I
sir.
third that. Jack in the
Yes,
Box
sir.
tacos all the way around. Okay, number 8. If you could have a hangover type weekend, who would you pick to be in your wolf pack? I'll be back.
Who would I pick to be in my... So, how many is that? 3?
That's like 4.
4?
Yeah, that's 4.
I have my 4 already. So, obviously... Wait, 4 more people?
Including yourself? Or
Or just including myself? Okay. So...
just include yourself and 4 more.
And 4 more.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I wasn't...
Damn, everybody that you're not going to mention is going to feel butthurt, dude. That's the sad part. And I'm like, ugh.
I have people that are going to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just like, me, and me.
Okay, so no, I do have a set.
All right.
Me,
Uh-huh.
obviously Juan.
Okay.
The other Juan, Fly Like Sora, that we had on the first episode.
All right.
Joe. And my last pick would probably have to be... Shit.
Damn.
I'll take Isaac. Our buddy Isaac.
Okay.
Just us 5.
Just 3-5?
Exactly.
Is my turn now?
Now it is.
Who would I have? Obviously myself. And this is for like a hangover type
Exactly.
type deal, yeah, right?
You fucking
Damn.
just go at
Okay.
it.
All right. I'd have myself, obviously. I'd have my cousin Julio.
Okay.
That's for sure. The motherfucker has to be there. I'd have
Are we doing 4 total or 4 plus yourself?
4 plus yourself.
4 plus yourself. So I'd have me, my cousin Julio. Dude, it's so hard. There's too many, dude. I can't. Like I'm inviting all these motherfuckers. Like all these.
You're about to offend everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
I
like,
already
pick
did,
me.
dude. I already fucking did.
I didn't hear Orlando's.
Mine was me, you, Juan, so Fly Like Sora,
Yeah.
Joe,
Uh-huh.
and then I just picked Isaac.
Okay.
To all of you, all of my buddies that are listening to this,
I would have been salty if you didn't pick me.
that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not that I'm
I'm gonna get
including,
hate on this
Yeah.
for real.
and that's the thing, bro. I don't want to get no hate from anybody, but at the end of the night, if y'all come, you're more than welcome. But I'll have me, my cousin Julio, my buddy Jared, my buddy Omar Hernandez, and Omar Farfan.
Farfin.
Hey, shout out Farfin. Farfin.
All right, Juan.
All right. Let's do this.
If I am not on this list, I am going to fucking
All right.
punch you.
So, not Orlando.
Fucking hate you.
No, okay. So, obviously myself, my brother Jesus, Joe,
Okay.
my buddy Sam. Shout out to Sam from New Mex. He's gonna be on an episode coming soon.
Yes.
And Orlando, of course, man, because we all get down when everybody vibes down and everything's a good deal. Not saying, like I said, I'm gonna get hate for this, but I love you, Louis, Eric. You guys in New Mexico are badass motherfuckers, and the Burley Boys and Isaac, and they left me with low numbers, man. They left me with low numbers.
Exactly, bro. I feel the same way.
Hard.
I can't.
That's hard.
I was trying to put.
Four-
Yeah, I was trying to put together a diverse group. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's where we ended up. Sorry, guys.
For sure. Shout
I
out to
love
all
you. I
my
still
homies
like
back
drinking
home,
beers
too.
with you guys.
All right,
Okay.
next question.
Next question, according to Orlando. What was that, Orlando?
Next question.
Next question.
Fuck off.
Oh man. Okay. Question number 9.
Send it.
Do y'all think Bob Lazar is full of crap?
Who the fuck is
Who's
that?
that, dude?
Educate yourselves. Educate yourselves.
Who is that?
Bob Lazar. I'll tell you guys who Bob Lazar is. Bob Lazar is a scientist who was hired by a private company who was specifically hired to observe.
Why aren't you Googling
some-
this?
You're right. Let me Google this right quick. What is his
to
name?
what was it, to re-engineer the technology from a supposed alien spacecraft that crashed landed.
So he
Robert.
fucks with aliens.
He fucks with aliens. Bob
Alright, then,
Lazar.
he's cool.
And the thing that people have against him is that he I guess like faked his credentials, his college education credentials. I guess after he got the job, they put him through MIT, and he said he had this crazy education that he didn't really have any proof of. But at the same time, he did not release anything until after it was asked. Jesus. Until after he was asked. And they say that he's just kind of a puppet. But also, he's been on many different podcasts, and he's like an exemplary scientist. He's fucking smart. And he let all of this information go after suffering like some personal issues with like a girlfriend or a divorce or something. I think it was an infidelity that he was going through while doing all of this stuff. He got arrested at one of the sites where they were doing all the testing for the technology he was creating, and he was bringing people to these top secret places. So, do you think Bob Lazar is a legitimate scientist and mechanical engineer?
Legitimate.
Ooh, off the top.
Legitimate.
Okay. All right. From what I've said so far, it seemed like you did a little Googling. What do you think, Brian?
I stand.
You stand? I fuck with aliens.
Exactly, dude.
Was that place in New Mexico?
Roswell.
Roswell, yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Roswell.
Shout
I've
out
been there
Roswell.
like 17 fucking times.
Me too, bro.
I hate that town so much.
You hate it?
Yeah, it's aliens everything.
Yeah, like
You can't pump your gas
without seeing a fucking alien.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
a fucking alien.
for
like,
yeah,
real.
without a fucking Martian trying to clean your windshield.
Yeah.
Oh no, those are Mexicans.
No, it's that's actually on the way when we go to Mexico. Like when we drive, that's one of the areas that
In
we
Roswell?
we pass through is Roswell. And everything you see, bro, down the road, pinches aliens.
Beaches aliens. Yeah, no, that's for real, bro. Like you go through Roswell and every single thing is aliens. Their street lights are aliens. Their McDonald's has a 30-foot tall alien standing outside holding up the
I
McDonald's
need to
symbol
fucking
With
take
a fucking
picture with it.
McChicken, bro.
with the
I
McChicken.
need to fucking take a picture with that guy.
Dude, it is ridiculous. It's aliens everything.
It's on my bucket list.
Oh man.
right.
Okay, so
Next
Bob
question.
Lazar, we think he's legitimate. He's a nutbag, but he's legitimate. All right, question number 10. What is your guilty what is your guilty pleasure, song or singer? What is
Song or singer?
Yeah. Like, do you secretly listen to Michael Jackson, or do you?
No, I
secretly-
openly listen to Michael Jackson. Here,
Yeah.
I'll throw one.
Okay,
from-
guilty pleasure, something that nobody knows that you absolutely love, a singer or a song.
Cumbia Kings.
Nice.
I fucking hate you
Why? Why?
because they're trash.
No, they're not. They're fucking awesome. Okay, I listen to them all the time when I was
That
a
one
kid.
song with that one that's called like Chocolate or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Sabes a chocolate.
Yeah, there you
That's
go,
the
there you
only
go.
fucking song I know, bro.
A chocolate, sí. All right. Beso, beso, beso. All right, anyway.
My turn.
Yeah,
Yes,
your
sir.
turn.
Cumbia Kings.
Guilty pleasure song or artist. Artists. I listen to Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. Those two chicks can get down, bro. They have bars. Fuck Cardi B. I stand with Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj, yeah.
and Doja Cat, bro. But
Doja Cat?
it's because the
okay.
thing about Doja Cat though is like if you listen to her songs, like she can spit bars, but she can get groovy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She has the voice for that, for sure.
She has
yeah.
like, and she has her own vibe. Like she's her own. Nicki's her own,
Yeah, definitely.
and like Cardi B's just annoying, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta give it to you. I'm sorry.
Juan?
Dude, it's hard, man, because I don't really have a guilty pleasure. I'm pretty open about everything that I listen to.
Me too.
Gee.
He's going down to his playlist. Right?
Yeah, dude, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Guilty pleasure. It's hard, man, because I don't really. I mean, anything that I listen to, it's not that I'm fucking hiding it, because I only fuck with bangers.
So you only go with what's popular then?
No, absolutely not. I have a vast genre. Okay, my guilty pleasure. Jessica Domingo. Listen to Jessica Domingo.
Okay.
She has like different medleys. She did a Kendrick Lamar medley that I absolutely love.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that sounds
dude.
interesting.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
oh
heard
my
it.
God.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I have to listen to that.
Yeah, she has an amazing voice. She's a Filipino artist.
Wait, can I
actually.
ask y'all something real quick?
Yes, sir.
J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
J. Cole.
Kendrick.
That's what's up.
Eat shit.
Sorry.
Talk to the tattoo.
Yeah. Well, I guess you really can't go against that. All right, question 11. When do you think you'll start doing podcasts on a more consistent basis?
When it becomes our full-time job. How does that sound?
Absolutely right. When it becomes our full-time job, or when Orlando moves up to Boise.
You know what?
If you're listening to this, Selma, I'll say it again, Selma, pressure the shit out of Orlando.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
Get him to move up here, please. It costs us a lot of money and a lot of gas and a lot of inconvenience, to be honest.
Killing the environment.
And yeah, he's killing the environment. Other listeners, if you love the earth,
Recycle.
no, tell Orlando. yes, recycle. But tell Orlando to move to Boise so it's easier to make the podcast. I guess this doesn't refer to you.
Or you could just,
it's
move to Burley.
Think again. Okay. All right. Question 12. What are some major challenges you guys are seeing during the creation process?
the creation process.
Yeah, this is more me and
You and
Orlando.
Okay.
The creating of the podcast. I guess.
Time.
Yeah.
Again, going back to just
scheduling.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely hard when your co-host lives 2.5 hours away. And, time is a huge thing. We both work full-time jobs, and it's extremely hard to arrange time to make this and to have a guest come on the show because not only are we fighting our own personal schedules, but we also have to accommodate to the guest. And that's what makes it extremely hard, and that's another reason why we're not consistent. We try to do one every 2 weeks. And we want to do that. We want to do one sooner. We want to do one every week or less than that if we can actually create the content. But it's just difficult, and that's something that we're gonna have to work towards. And the more you guys support it, the easier it gets.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we're at 13.
You're the one counting.
Yes.
I thought it was 12.
No, 12 was the creation.
Oh, okay.
Bullshit. 13. What's your favorite things about the podcast?
The people.
Absolutely, Bryan. You're a fan from the OG, from conception, from Adam and Eve. What are your favorite things about this podcast?
Damn.
Fake fan.
I guess. How do I word it? Like, I guess the fact that like two close friends came up together and like not looking for like fame or money. They're looking to do this because they love it and they're willing to put their time into it. That's my favorite part because it makes it better than what you might think a podcast is or whatever. Because I mean, this is my first time on here, but like it took literally maybe 20 minutes to like make me feel like myself comfortable and make me feel welcome, and I value that more than anything.
Absolutely.
And I mean, hopefully for the next people that are oncoming or whatever, hopefully they get that same vibe too, because I mean it's awesome.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for those kind words, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's actually exactly what we're trying to do. We want to produce genuine content.
For sure.
Who you see on this podcast is who you see in real life. Mm-hmm. We're not actors. We're not playing. The stories are all real.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I like that it's all natural.
Yeah.
All natural.
Say it for the people in the back.
Natural.
Say it for the people in the back.
Natural.
Natural
as it comes. Natural.
Yeah, no, man. My favorite thing about this podcast, it's entirely selfish. It is entirely 100% selfish, because it is like therapy to me. I fucking love it, because I could sit here and I could have a genuinely good time with some good people and have good conversations and good beer and really enjoy the moment. This is something that I'm doing for myself. This is something that I'm doing because it makes me feel good. And the best part about all of this is that you guys are listening to it, and you guys are loving it and enjoying it, and it makes me want to do more and more and more. and I'll never stop. I will stop doing this podcast when it is no longer fun. It's costing me money to do this production. And everything that we do, me and Orlando pay for it out of pocket, but we love it and it helps us. So that is my favorite part about this podcast, is it makes me feel alive. It makes me feel involved with my day-to-day life. And the crazy part about this is that it just happened on a whim.
Oh yeah.
It happened on it entirely started because I'll just a little bit about how this happened is I was going to therapy and my therapist told me that I need a creative outlet, and the Brok'n Barstool was born.
That's awesome.
So thank you guys for
That's
listening.
awesome.
Thank you guys so much. And a little
That's amazing.
thumb
That's
snaps.
amazing.
So I appreciate that. Great question. Great question.
Whoever
Props to
sent
whoever,
that.
yeah,
That was
props,
an awesome
props
question.
to whoever asked that question.
All right, question number 14. Where does the name Brok'n Barstool come from? Another good question.
Interesting. Yeah, I asked myself too, like, did you guys come up with that on your own or what happened?
So yeah, Juan did come up with the name originally, but funny thing, right? I was on SoundCloud one day, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna type in our name. A fucking podcast called the Brok'n Barstool was already on there.
Yeah,
But here's the
they
thing,
had
though.
the copyright.
So they hadn't uploaded in years. It's been like 2-3 years since they last uploaded, but they had the original name, Brok'n with an E.
With an E, you guys
Exactly.
had
Broken is what they had.
I like that better though. It's unique. The
I thought you were
with
talking
the-
about
no
them. I was like,
no with the with
With the
N.
apostrophe?
Yeah, with the
Apostrophe
N,
and
because
yeah.
like I tried when I was talking to you about it, I was trying to look it up with the E.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything, and then I was like, oh, it's not the E, it's just the
Brokn.
You know,
Yeah, see,
that's unique.
All
yeah.
they had was just their stuff on SoundCloud, and they only had like 2-3 episodes, and that was it.
Yeah.
They stopped.
Yeah, where it came from, it didn't really sprout from anything specifically. I came up with the name because it rooted from different parts of my personality. I took a handful of different things from my mind. I love beer. I love craft beer, and nice whiskeys and stuff like that. And I love my friends and the connection, the camaraderie that you get with your friends going to a bar and bullshitting, like just shooting the shit and having a good time. You cut the edge off. You enjoy yourself. And especially with the amount of friends that I have and like how genuine and real wholehearted each one of these people are, it just kind of came to itself. Is if I was going to have a real genuine conversation with every single one of my friends, I'll do it sitting on a bar stool, maybe sipping on a pint or maybe a glass of whiskey. And we got down to the nitty-gritty, and we have fun, and we talk, and we reminisce about the good old days, and we talk about the future. We talk about whatever's on our mind, good, bad, pretty, beautiful, or ugly. And this is exactly what I wanted to be, what I wanted this show to be, is genuine. And people are the most genuine when they're sitting in a bar.
Facts.
Especially when you're with good company, drinking good beer or good drinks. You just have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your question, there's no specific place where the Brok'n Barstool name came, but from the fucked up wild mess that is my mind. So thank you. Good question. Good question. All right. 15. We're wrapping this up. We got 2 more after this. What is your top favorite drink and why? And I'm going to limit this to cocktails only, mixed drinks.
Mixed drinks.
Yeah, no beer, no beer. I want to, yeah, I want to limit this to a mixed drink, cocktail, whatever.
I'm torn. I'm torn between 2.
Okay.
And that's mainly because I just discovered the other one like not too long ago. First one, AMFs, because
You're trashy.
Nah, fuck
You're
you. Fuck,
trashy.
fuck you. Okay.
Let me see your tramp stamp.
No, piss
Let me
off.
see your nipple piercings.
Piss
you
off.
freaking little.
I like AMFs. All right. Piss off. I like him.
You're dirty.
Dirty girl.
And your
And-
next one is what? Four Loko with Sprite?
With Sprite.
No. Mimosas.
Oh.
Vouch.
There you go. You see? All right, Brad.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
My 2 mixed drinks. Shout out Farfan.
Oh, we're doing 2 now? Okay, I guess we'll do 2.
No. This drink came along with my buddy. Like this is the first couple of times that I was going out to bars, trying different things with, like different drinks and stuff. Shout out Farfan. It's the Purple Viking and the Madonna.
Ooh, explain both of those.
Purple Viking, literally purple.
All right.
Purple.
First ingredient.
But
First ingredient, purple.
Purple.
but bro, it's so smooth, and it's like
What is this purple?
I think it's like grape juice, some
Okay.
type of like grape.
Welch's?
I don't know what it is. No,
Better
it's
do
more
it.
carbonated. It's like carbonated like grapefruit.
Grapefruit is pink.
Grapefruit.
Grape juice?
Grape juice. Yeah, sorry, grape juice with like vodka. It's that, and then the Madonna is like another type of vodka with like cucumber.
It's a
But
washed up 50s R&B singer or pop singer.
it's like cucumber with like vodka. Or something. I don't know. I barely
Okay.
even tried it, but that thing was amazing. But shout out Farfan for both of those drinks. Those are my 2 go-tos.
Okay. All right. So I guess since we're doing 2, just to stay consistent, one of them isn't really a cocktail, but Lagavulin 16 neat. That's it.
You just broke your own rule.
What do you mean?
You said Lagavulin is it's just straight whiskey.
Yeah, that's what I just said. The first one's not a real cocktail,
Okay. All right, whatever.
but a Lagavulin neat. I love it. Lagavulin does some exceptional work in their distilleries. And then the next one, it just seems to be, honestly, I could go a lot of different ways depending on what mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood for like a nice gin, but I'm a whiskey drinker at heart, so I'm gonna say an old fashioned. I will order an old fashioned with Maker's Mark.
Okay.
None of that well shit. None of that freaking gut rot shit. All right. Here we go. Finishing off number 16 and 17. 16. What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of your life?
Oh shit!
It's that deep, bro. That's deep.
Well,
Orlando?
what I believe is the meaning of life. That's just what it is. You obviously you grow and learn. as a
Life is the
person.
meaning of life?
Well, here's the thing. Right? You grow and you learn as a person. You take those in, and it's up to you whether you learn from those mistakes or you just keep going down the wrong path. Right? It's all on your choices, and then the consequences that come after that. As to my meaning of life, just help out anybody you can.
I like that.
That's just what I do.
I fuck with that.
My,
Brian?
to answer both of them, I like to go by who I am and like what I am. To me, it's the meaning of Barnica. Like that name is create yourself, express yourself, and most importantly, just like, do things for you, like that are going to get you further in life, because that's what life is to get you, enjoy those moments that you have with those close people and everybody around you. That's life. Or at least to me, that is life. And what was that other question?
What is
What is the
What
meaning?
is the meaning of your life?
It's to express yourself, bro. No matter in what shape or form, you gotta express yourself, and that can either be by like, I don't know, whatever it is that you feel like you can express yourself. Let that be your thing, and don't care for what anybody says.
Like this podcast.
Exactly,
Like
with
this
podcast. Yeah. But anyway, I say that because like I'm aspiring to do big things with myself. I aspire to become a barber. I aspire to do my own thing and be like I love clothing. I love clothing, and I love clothes. So I hope to like start someday.
Help us design a Brok'n Barstool shirt.
I've
got ideas.
I'd be looking forward to it. I mean, I'm like I said though, it's something that like I hope to aspire to reach that goal of making my own fashion, like making my own fashion. I guess you can say like my own clothing, my own T-shirts, my own whatever it is, just to create myself and express myself the way that I want to.
Yeah.
That was a good one, man. All right. What is the meaning of life? If you ask me what the meaning of life is, there is none. There is no meaning of life until you give it meaning.
Yes, sir.
So, what I mean by that is that every individual life creates their own meaning depending on who you are and how you find yourself. So for me, the meaning of my life are the things that I hold near and dear to my heart. So the main characteristics, the main things that make me me. I live and breathe to help people to bring some kind of happiness to another person, to try to eliminate the darkness that is in every person's life, and whether it is physical work, an emotional ballast, or downright genuine entertainment. I don't know, I guess the meaning of life is whatever you decide to make it. And the meaning of my life is to love, adapt, create, and help.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, let's wrap this up. This is question number 17, the last one, and then we're going to send this bad boy home. What was the moment where you felt most grateful?
Felt the most grateful?
Yes, sir.
This last birthday. My last birthday, right? It's probably the one that's been the most celebrated of everybody that I know in my life. I had like 5 or 6 different gifts, but it's not the fact that I got gifts. It's just the fact that, that many people actually was like, oh, hey, it's your birthday. Here's a gift. Here's to, another year.
Did I text you? I think I text you every year on your birthday, but I'm not sure if I did last year.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
If I have messages from that far back, I'm about to prove you wrong.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I text you every day or every year on your birthday.
You should know this by now. I don't fucking remember it. Like
Yeah, I know.
last week.
I know that your birthday's the day after, or the day before, day after, day after, day after, day before Valentine's Day. Day after. It's the day after. I know it was around Valentine's Day. I said it on the last podcast too. Sorry, this is late in the episode. Okay, so that was the most moment. That was the moment
What?
you were most grateful for.
Yeah, because like I can't believe like I've touched that many lives that so many people were just like, here.
Genuinely attracted.
Exactly.
That were genuinely interested.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. That's wholesome. I like that. Brian? Oh, what was the moment that you felt most grateful for?
That same day of
The car accident.
the car accident. Yeah,
Was
for
probably
sure.
there.
Everybody was there. Everybody continues to be there. Just a big shout out before the podcast ends. All the loved ones back home, all the people who stay in touch and who don't, because everybody's busy, but everybody who knows who I am, and all the good times that we shared, that's who I'm most grateful for, because those are the people that were there for me when I needed someone the most.
That was a good one, man. That was definitely a good one.
Makes sense though. Makes sense.
Here we go. So before we end this, and I want to share this drink.
Wait, you didn't answer your question yet.
I know. I'm
Okay.
going to. So before I answer my question, this is something that Brian brought onto the set. Is this Uncle Ed's Damn Good Orange Blossom. It is actually a local vodka that was distilled here in Boise, Idaho. And he brought this onto the set, and I want to share this with y'all, and I want to share a toast to this episode that I am actually ecstatic about, and I love that we're creating this content for you guys. And episode 3 is getting us over the hump. A lot of creators don't make it past the first or second episode, and this just goes to show that we are dedicated to bring you guys quality content that you love and we love bringing it to you. So, thank you, Brian, for bringing this, man.
For sure.
We're gonna have a toast, and I'm gonna answer this here question, and then we're gonna wrap this up and send all y'all home.
We're definitely not driving home tonight. Did you just give me more?
No.
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 I like it's like, no.
I hate you.
All right, thank you, Brian, for bringing this in. One of, or the most grateful moment of my life has to be 2-3 years ago. I had the worst year of my life. I experienced the most heavy and intense stress, mental illness, and depression of my life. And I was a mess. I was losing my mind. I was losing my sanity. I didn't know what I was here for. And my life was slipping away from me, but at the end of the day, the people that were there, my family, my closest friends, and the people that never gave up on me. I appreciate you guys so much, and that's who I'm grateful for. That is the moment of my life, is when I realized who the genuine people in my life were. The people who support this Brok'n Barstool podcast, the people who support our growth and development, the people who keep their eyes on the future. Cheers. Thank you so much, and I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for all of this. I'm grateful for this moment. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Woo! Thank you guys so much. Let's wrap this up.
For sure.
As always, I am Juan Contreras, Orlando Venegas, and our guest right now. Say your name, sir.
Barnica.
Barnica, Bryan Garnica.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
for
thank you
having me.
guys for listening. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, apparently TikTok. I didn't know we had a TikTok, but follow us
we
on
do.
TikTok. At Brok'n Barstool Podcast. That's BROKN PO. Oh, damn. I can't spell right now. Orlando Fit.
BARSTOOLPODCAST.
Brok'n Barstool Podcast on Instagram, on Twitter. Write us in at our email account at brokenbarstoolpodcast@gmail.com. We open every email. We respond to every DM. Hit us up. You want some badass merch? Let me know. You guys want to be on the podcast? Hit me up. Do you have a friend who has an amazing story that you want to share? Hit us up. Whatever it is, guys, I love you. I thank you. Be safe and stay thirsty.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you guys for having me, first of all. Thank you, Jess. To all the listeners out there, continue to support this podcast. It's an honor to be here and tell my story like I was telling you guys earlier. It was something I hadn't done in a while. I wasn't planning to do it, but the opportunity came. And if the opportunity is there, then I'm going to take it. But thank you guys. I know that you guys invest your time and all your money into this. And it's all for a good time. And shout out to all the people back home who supported me through my journey and everything in that story that I had to give. Just make sure you stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous, man.
I like that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bryan. Thank
Yep.
you for sharing your story. We love you. We appreciate you. All right, guys. Be safe and stay thirsty.